Hi, I'm John Noser. This is Board Game Geek TV. We're here at Gen Con 2013. I'm with Scott D'Agostino of
Hello.
WizKids Games, and we're going to be looking at Star Trek Attack Wing. So tell me about the game.
Star Trek Attack Wing is a miniatures game that you play. We have licensed with Star Trek, of course, and then we license with Fantasy Flight Games
Cool.
to use the Flight Path Maneuver system.
Okay.
This is a game where it starts off with what we have here is the starter set items that are available, which we're selling here first time at Gen Con. It will be available for retail next week.
Sweet.
You start off with the Enterprise D for the Federation faction, the Mata for the Klingons, which is a Vorcha-class ship, and the Kazara for the Romulans, which is a D'Deridex-class ship. And it comes with all of the maneuver templates for movement.
Sweet.
The maneuver dials for choosing what maneuvers you're going to do during the course of your turn.
Cool.
The dice, the cards. Now, some of the things I want to point out of this game that for folks who might be interested in learning a little bit of the gameplay of it and how this brings in the Trek universe,
Of course.
is that we have the different captains that are available on ships.
Okay.
Each captain has their own card. So we have Jean-Luc Picard here as an example,
Okay.
who gives free actions for the ship that he's captaining. They can be assigned to different ships,
Okay.
even to other factions.
So you could, so you could have Jean-Luc captaining the Romulan Warbird?
Absolutely.
Sweet.
It will cost you one more point, but might be worthwhile. And he's just that good. I mean, he can get
of course.
in anywhere.
Well, you need him in the makeup of the Romulan.
And they each have their own captain skill. They have their own abilities as well.
Okay.
The other thing that we add to this game that is new is that we do have shields. There's shields that protect your hull, and your hull being essentially your hit points. We have shields, tokens that will correspond to your shield value of your ship. These essentially act as a resource in the game that you can disable them.
Okay.
And divert power from your shields to activate other abilities.
Oh,
There's
cool.
special cards, abilities of either crew or tech that will allow you to disable shields and do special things during the course of the game. So classic Trek, you know.
Yeah.
All power to the weapons, all power to the engines.
I'm giving it all she's got, Captain.
Exactly.
I think this is wrong time frame, but we get the picture.
Well, we've got the original series Enterprise. That's one of the expansion packs.
Oh,
so
sweet! There
we
you
just
go.
Don't have it right here.
Okay,
but
fair enough.
We have that coming out right with the starter set as well. So you'll be able to pick up Kirk and Spock and Sulu and Scotty.
I'd hope so.
Yep. All the dice that you need that are included in the starter set. Another thing, of course, for the Trek universe is cloaking devices.
Yeah, I was just about to ask about cloaking devices.
Absolutely. So in this starter set here, you have two ships that actually have cloaking devices. Ships can actually cloak in this game. It's, of course, a miniatures game, so you're going to have the miniatures on the board. You need to track where they are. So, for macro purposes, they're still on the board here. But the cloaking, what it does, it gives 4 extra defense dice.
Okay.
And so it makes them much harder to hit. But there is a little bit of a gamble there because you do have to disable your shields in order to cloak.
Yes.
So any hits that go through
Are
actually
gonna
going to
be hits. Yeah.
straight to your hull.
Yeah.
So you're more susceptible to taking critical hit damage. But you're much more agile. You're much more able to avoid hits.
So
The
whether
other
if you
thing
want
is
to absorb the hits or avoid the hits.
exactly. Try to.
Try
Not
to.
with my dice rolling. I don't know how yours are, but mine.
I'm
doesn't
actually
well
really
with
lucky with dice.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
The other thing is it allows you to do what's called sensor echo, which to move laterally side to side as a special action. And that represents because you think the cloak ship is in one location, but they're actually
not
off to the side.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Each ship comes with a card that gives a reference of all the maneuvers that they can do.
Okay.
Just as a reference, you also have in the starter different crew members, different weapon upgrades, different tech upgrades.
Okay.
So there's a lot of customization of being able to try different people on different
Cool.
different ships.
So
Yeah.
what are some of the other? I'm sure people are going to ask. What are some of the other factions?
Well, we have these three factions. So Federation, starting out, Federation, Romulan, Klingon.
Yeah.
We are also, with the first 8 expansion packs that we have, we add 2 Dominion ships.
Okay.
There's one Breen battle cruiser and one Cardassian ship.
Okay.
They're all under the umbrella of the Dominion.
Yep.
And then we add 2 more Federation ships, which is the USS Constitution class
Yep.
Enterprise.
Okay. Isn't that going to get like kind of wiped the floor with the do you how do you balance the power between the old Enterprise and the new stuff?
There's a point system, of course, for this game.
Okay.
And you have the classic crew with the USS Enterprise. So there's Kirk has things up his sleeve as always. So his card's perfect for that. So it's but it balances out very well.
Okay.
The ship's not as powerful, but they have a lot of the original series crew.
Yeah,
That
and-
will
yeah.
each give their own special abilities.
Fair enough.
Um,
So Dominion.
and then we have 2 more Romulan ships, 2 more Klingon ships that are
Okay.
in the first 8 expansion packs.
Okay.
We have already announced that we'll be doing in October 4 more expansion packs. So it'll be add one more Federation, one more Romulan, one more Klingon, one more Dominion ship.
Okay.
And then we are doing also a storyline organized play program
Okay.
that is the Dominion War.
Okay.
That's going to start in September next month, so local game stores can sign up for that to run that event in
Cool.
their store. Running an event once per month. There's special prizes for each month, as well as participation prizes. So people, if you just show up to play, you'll get
Cool.
some items to take home with you. And at the grand prize at the end, which we have on display here at Gen Con, is Deep Space Nine.
Oh, sweet.
And so
Sweet.
hopefully maybe you guys come by the booth and film.
Yeah,
that.
definitely. We'll have to
there's-
check that out. Definitely.
It's about a foot across, stands about 10 inches off the
Oh,
table.
wow.
It's going to be a playable piece. It'll have a clear base
Got Cisco?
with a token. He's going to be in the Defiant.
Oh,
We'll
okay.
have the Defiant
Good.
coming out. That'll actually be the
Good.
Federation ship in October.
What?
So. Oh, the Borg. The question
Oh.
is the Borg.
The board.
They're always in the background, you know. That threat's always there. We have if you get the starter set and see the rule book, we've listed out. There's 11 different species that we will be going through over the course of time.
Yes.
So not announced in the next two waves of releases, but
Well,
look
you got to
forward
have
to-
them.
Yeah.
You got to have them eventually.
So this, and we're really excited about this storyline organized play program.
Cool.
For people to get out and play in their local game store. But also here for folks who are picking it up here at Gen Con, we've been running mini tournaments, which were really popular yesterday. And we have a mega size battle with the ships that are much
nice.
larger that
Nice.
we've been doing out in the hallway. So been
Well,
having a lot of fun with the game.
This is very exciting. The miniatures look awesome.
Thank you.
And so this is Star Trek Attack Wing, WizKids, and I'm speaking with Scott D'Agostino.
Thank you very much.
Oh, these are cool.